Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how quickly I jumped over to actually showing me on the screen after that intro, by the way, because it just all went blank on my screen. I hope that you're having a good day, or at least a better day than apparently my computer is. Let me check the temperature. It is a bit warm. I hope it's been a good day for you guys. We are, of course, playing Tomb Raider. You never know, we might actually get through another level tonight. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We might even get near the end. But for now, let's see who's in the chat. We have St. Martin the First, who says, Simon the Clown Horn for Patrick. Again, Jen is asleep because she's got an early start, so I can only play it once. Listen in, listen carefully. Simon the Clown Horn. There you go. And because I know you like it, Martin, I've been having hot chocolate in my witch's brew mug. There's no hot chocolate left because I was drinking it before the show started, but here we go. We also have Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody the Cat, who says, predictions for us: 496,294 deaths, 86,392,999 cases of running around in circles, 914,299 cases of bums and farts, and thankfully no effing androids sent by the effing company. And a partridge in a pear tree. The Spartan Space Chicken has arrived with his intergalactic message of howdy. Howdy to you too, sir. How goes it up in the intergalactic lands of the Spartan intergalactic space? Retro Ramble says he finds this game tedious. Hopefully complete a level. Yes, let's hope we can complete a level. It's just gone 8 PM. Welcome to Thursday, says Andy Fry's Junction. Abso-frickin-doofly. You have a Brewdog beer in a Starfleet issue glass. I have an empty pint glass and half a bottle of Diet Hokey Cokey. It's dark and I'm wearing sunglasses. Hit it! You're in the medical wing where... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. For a second there, I thought Patrick was saying he was talking to us from the hospital, but no. This is... This is about alien isolation, isn't it? You're not actually in the A&E or anything like that. You're in the medical wing part where you have to get a shuttle while avoiding both an alien and an android. Good luck, good luck. It's difficult to... bed since what time? 5 PM. Jen has a very early start for some work. We've got a lot of stuff going on here at the moment. It's one of those things. You're just looking back at my playthrough. It looks like I came in from a different direction. That is the beauty of alien isolation, isn't it? You can come in various different ways from various different angles. Retro Ramble says, you're alive on Channel 4. Please do not say beep or beep. Yes, you're live on air. Please don't swear. You came in from the room that's on fire. That's not a good angle. That's not a good angle because that's got full of... Oh, a Nostromo log. Nice. Part of me wants to play that game again, but not just yet, not just yet. Oh. Excuse me. At the moment, I'm playing through... what's the word? Skyrim again on the Switch. Does Jenny work nights now? Jen works nights a lot of the time, yeah. It's one of those things. Hopefully, our channels will get a bit more established and should be able to work from home instead of having to go out. But at the moment, that's just how it is. We do what we have to. Hi, Krista. How you doing? And for those of you who are wondering, why does Jenny go out and work, and why do you stay at home? That's simple. Jenny doesn't want to edit Jenny's videos, so I do it. This is not a joke. That's the deal. Once you carry on, you're going to get the Nostromo log, then go back into the transit system, go the way you came. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Right, guys, we have some raiding of the tombs to do tonight. Yes. Toomy doomy doo boo boo boo. So I'm just going to bring my OBS system onto the screen so I can see it. Almost means you can't afford to hire me to do video editing. You can barely hire me. Jenny has a minion to do the work, like... Yeah, Jen didn't want to edit her own frickin' videos. I can't blame her. Editing reviews is boring. This is not a joke. I love the creativity of editing stuff that we do. A lot of the stuff that goes on here, we've got creative stuff going here, there, and everywhere. And I love it. The creative stuff is amazing. However, reviews are very technical, have a very set linear method to them, have to have the same sort of production values and production quality every single time, so that the people can properly compare one to the other, which means there's very little room for creativity, and as a result, I find them incredibly frickin' boring. That's just how it is. I think there is a certain... I can put little jokes in here and there and have some creative editing, but in order for things to be as apples to apples comparisons as possible and keep everything correct, you've got to have a very simple, very straightforward editing style for a review, which means I find them dull to edit. People like to watch them because they're very informative, and we've gone a long way to make sure that that's the case. But bloody hell, they're dumb. They're dull to edit. That's how it is. Hi, Adam the Astronaut. How you doing? People need to remember GameHammer and Monday Club videos are completely different things. Yeah, pretty much they are. The video style, I think, when we're making creative stuff like doing Minutatus, or here's a one that you'll love, the photo shoot that's coming up that we're going to be doing, that is very interesting. I can have all kinds of creative freedom there. But if I'm making a review and it doesn't feel like the same style as the review that we did on a competitor's thing, one of them looks like we're biased because we're putting more effort into this one than that one, so obviously this one's our favourite. Think, no, we can't have that. So it's got to be the same style every time to show that we are on the board, you know? And as a result, there's no creative freedom, and I don't freaking like it. But that's my problem. That's just how it is. Oh dear. GameHammer means we can have My Pet Monster and comedy, but Monday Club has to be completely serious. No, Monday Club is not serious. We have the freaking clowns. There's a tumble of clowns and Gandalf eating biscuits behind the camera and stuff like that. Monday Club is wild. It's just in a different way. All this time I thought Jenny spent her nights fighting crime in a leopard print unitard. No, Spartan Space Chicken. Jenny would never be seen in leopard print. No. It's not Jenny's style. Jenny is more classy. Get a paper round, 25 quid a week. Oh my goodness. I could never get a paper round. I lived in the countryside. I grew up in the countryside as a kid. It was an interesting thing. And if you wanted any cash, you had to either have a milk round or a paper round. And both of those were taken up by a gang of kids that all knew each other. And when one got too old or moved on for something else, passed it to their brother or their cousin or anything like that. So the entire thing was like cordoned off by this small group of kids. So I never got to do any of that. So there is a crime fighting unit. I'm neither confirming nor denying what she crime fights in, or whether she does crime fight. Yes. Does that mean if you did a video covering my adventures, that had to be completely unbiased? No, that's not. No, we're talking about Jenny's reviews here on the Jenny Kirk channel. The way I do reviews on GameHammer is I turn them into a short film and absolutely take the piss, because I'm reviewing very old stuff most of the time. Or in the case of like Train Sim World or Move Out Manor, something very new, but it's a very retro style or it's very specialized stuff. So I have more freedom because what I say isn't going to affect anything. And you can't compare a game which is a more creative work to another game which is a more creative work in the same way. But a model locomotive compared to a model locomotive for the same locomotive from different companies, yeah, you need to be properly professional about that stuff, get straight to the points and blah, blah, blah. When I'm doing a game, it's an artistic endeavour being interpreted in an artistic way. Freedom of whatever I want to say, basically, especially since they're all, well, not all, like Move Out Manor was modern, but everything else was old. It's not going to affect sales as much. And also, the gaming side likes a bit of creativity, so that's how it works. Anyway, shall we play the game? I have a feeling that we should. Also, this is weird. I've got 3 copies of me on screen. I'm there, and I'm over there. But from my point of view, I'm also there, and there's another copy on my monitor. This is weird. I don't like seeing me that much. There's like 3 of me, and all of them are telling me to get on with it. So here we go. I've just crashed the entire machine, haven't I? Is this what? There it is. There are 4 lights. Let me just move my chair. Here we go. Let's get ready to retro. Oh, hang on. I need my ears on. Get my ears on. So let's do this. Haha! A certain carpet YouTuber who you and Jenny like has a formula he sticks to, and I like his videos and style. I don't actually watch his stuff, but you're absolutely right about formats, Retro Rambles. Like I said, you have to have a certain style and you stick to, so that a person can look at A and look at B and properly compare them. That's what I'm on about. Having a format and a style and sticking to it to create reliability and ability to compare is essential when you're doing technical stuff. Next game purchase is going to be LA Noire. Isn't it so good? The Switch version's bound to be too slow. I wouldn't say so. The Switch is easily comparable in power to the Xbox 360, which is what I was playing on, and it was perfectly fine. Although I will say, Skyrim on Switch is a lot slower and a bit more jerky in places, certainly in loading, compared to the Xbox versions. 360, for example. Holy crap, man. I turn Skyrim on a night, and then I get ready for bed, and then I settle in and play it. And by the time I finish brushing my teeth and getting my pajamas on and things like that, it's about ready to play. The Switch version looks good, but looks more like PS2. Huh. Well, there you are. I like the version I've got. Oops. Right, let's do this. We're going in. You want to get Skyrim with the Switch version, still 40 quid second hand. Yeah, I bought mine digitally. I bought it on the way to the airport before I went to Italy, so I had something to play on the plane. Oh, frick, are we still here? We were looking for a Switch, weren't we? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Already done that one. Alright, what were we looking at? Oh. Dark Souls runs perfectly on Switch. Yeah, because Dark Souls is actually optimized. And again, comparing the Switch to the Xbox 360, Dark Souls and Xbox 360 work just fine. You won't be playing Dark Souls on the Switch. Why not? Dark Souls is amazing and everyone should love it. Nah, I'm not going to say that. Right, where are we and what's going on? I've forgotten what we were doing. I love the background, though. That is an amazing look. You're making Belfast a Batman Arkham on Switch. Talk about a downgrade. Yeah, I considered buying Batman Arkham stuff on the Switch. Right, let's do this. Well, that didn't frickin' work. Okay! First death tonight. No slowdown in Blighttown. Oof. Don't get me started on Blighttown. Oh, I still have nightmares. I still have the nightmares. The mares, they night. There we go. Modern Doom looks good graphically and seems to run well on Switch. The modern Doom games, I'm not a fan of. I know people love them. I know people love it, and I get it. I understand. I just don't like it. What can I say? Less than 10 seconds in, there's a death. Going to be one of those evenings. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this, but it's a tough game. I don't think we're going to get to Dark Souls levels of deaths for the entire trilogy, but it is tough. It's a tough game. I'll grant you that. Right, I'm going to try this again. That doesn't... Why can't we get up there? This is a... I have a feeling that we need to get onto that thing, but 10 seconds in. Yeah, it's going to be a tough night. Give me a second. Untitled Goose Game. Oh, yeah. Untitled... I played the whole of Untitled Goose Game. Played the whole thing. Even got the crown for doing it on hard mode. So I went through on normal, then same night went through on hard and finished it. Hi Zantek, how you doing? I played it the night that the last night Fred was with us. My cat Fred. because I knew she was going to the vet tomorrow, and there was a very big chance that she wasn't coming home. And I wanted to spend as much time with her as possible. So she slept next to me while I played. And I haven't touched that game ever since. That was 5 years ago. I haven't touched the game ever since. It's just one of those games. It was very good. It was a lot of fun. But yeah. I don't think I can play it again. It's just one of those things. Right, let's do this. This is the final time, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to try something else. Okay. That one doesn't count, because I didn't press jump. We put animals down, but not people. Strange, isn't it? This is... I'm telling you, that's why. Because we can't. Because we can't have people go out at their time of their choice. I am going to make sure I do. So that's how it is. I'm going to the beach, and I'm not coming home. And if people want to join me for a final party, sure, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm almost there. I really feel like I'm almost there. Perhaps there's another way. There is that slide down, isn't there? Let's have a think about how we can do this. Yeah, Untitled Goose Game. It's a very fun game. It's got a lovely art style. It's got daftness. It's like fun and it's like proper fun and japes. Lara, turn. Come on, Lara. Yeah. Right. See that? There's like a bridge down, or at least a slide down. And what looks to be something to grab onto. Can I stream it? The last clown horn, then swim for it. It's going to be a very long time. Well, at least I hope it's going to be a very long time, because my organs aren't failing yet. Lupus does cause organ failure, so it might happen. But for the moment, I'm still here. Hold this. Oh, no, okay. But that's not what I meant to do. Used to enjoy playing it, both Art and Uncle, sadly no longer with it. Yeah, I know the feeling. That's how it is, man. I'm going out on my terms if I get diagnosed with terminal condition. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's it exactly, Spartan. The law can say doctors can't assist me. They're going to find it very difficult to stop me assisting me. I have to go borrow money off everyone I know and give them something to talk about. Possibly it'll be 50 quid. Oh! Hang on, here we are! Is this the other side of it? Okay, this might not be the clue that we needed then. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? This is the one. Huh. Right. Is it possible for me to swing out at all? No. Right. Well, let's have a look around. That one's been pushed. So what am I missing? There's got to be something. People say you've got a big heart. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Enlarged hearts can be a sign of some cardiac issues. You'll go out on your own terms if you get diagnosed with something. Yeah! Yeah, you have to leave the UK for assisted dying. Well, but the beach is free. They can't stop us all. Right, I'm really lost. If we can't work this out in the next like half an hour or something, then I'll start looking for clues or a guide or something. All right, let's do this. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Let's turn this round. Turn the camera, Lara. Right, we've got to be able to get over there, surely. Jump. And there we are. Okay. Let's have a look around here. I think we might be... Are we on to something here? Yes, there. Okay, right, there's something. Okay. Yeah, pick that up. Still haven't opened that up. I know where that is, though. So, we need to do our final one. Is this it? Turn the camera. Lara, turn the frickin' camera. Come on. Lara! Turn the frickin' camera. No, it isn't the right one. Okay. Yeah, Patrick, we all know you got a big heart because you gave away Dark Souls. And it was so dear to you, and we all know it, and we all thank you for your sacrifice there. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's go around this. You'd like to go like your uncle, peaceful and in his sleep, unlike his passengers. Yes. I don't have a heart, I have a rock and a string. You got a string? Luxury. Have we been in here? If I get attacked by monkeys or something, then we'll know that we haven't. I think I have been in here, haven't I? Yeah, we've been in here. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake! That's a definite numpty. Dark Souls was fun. I'm pretty sure I bought Dark Souls, didn't I? Pretty sure I bought. Yeah, I went. I bought it. Yeah. You doubt you'll see 50? I don't know. You did. Yeah, you didn't give me Dark Souls. Yeah. I still love that there's a smiley face in the in the Egypt in the hieroglyphs. That's quite funny. You've never owned Dark Souls yet. It's your secret passion, though. We all know. We all know it. We all know it. Martin did buy Dark Souls 2 and 3. That is true. Aha! Am I in the right place? No, because we've already been here. Ah, oh my god. Whee! You're never going to get Dark Souls. Yes, you are. We all know that she who protests too much doth like it. There's nothing up there. Never mind. Whee! Boing. I get more exercise in Tomb Raider than I do in my life. Alright, let's go. Climb up. Alright, here we go. Log on. Log on. I'm not going to sing that. I've just remembered what the lyrics are. That feels like something's going to open there, doesn't it? It definitely feels like something's going to open there. Yeah. Hi, James. How you doing? Right. It is a very dirty song I was about to sing, but I'm not going to sing it. Yes. Oh dear. How's life? It's been an interesting day, let's put it that way. Right, grab that. Grab it. Did I send sorcery? Did Patrick send sorcery? No. Sorcery, my copy of Sorcery Plus came when I bought the disk drive. I bought my Amstrad and disk drive, the ones that I use on the system, on the streams. When I was about 10, I bought them second hand for a very good price. So we ended up with 2 Amstrads in our house for a while. My sister had the original one we had. For goodness sake. My sister had the original one we had, and then that got moved on. But I kept the one that I bought. And I got it to myself as a gift back when I was 10. After, I see, I've finger that won't bend because there's no joint in the top of that. It's all smashed and completely gone. So when I got compensated for the fact that a guy hit me with a crowbar and broke my finger, and I've never been able to use it or play guitar ever since, even though I do try, I still can't. Then I got compensation for it, and as a result, I had a bit of cash. And when you're a 10-year-old, and you get over $1,000 in compensation in the early 90s, what do? You buy an Amstrad. I gave the rest of the money to my parents, actually. It's just one of those things. But yeah. So I got an Amstrad CPC 464 that had been upgraded to a 6128 with its internal chip and a disk drive. And I was very, very happy. Oh, yes. Where am I and where am I going? Am I going round a circle? I feel like I'm going round... No, I'm not. I'm not going round a circle. Ah, now I know where I am. Okay. When you have money, don't forget your friends, eh? Friends? I didn't have anything. I didn't have any friends. Music's loss is gaming's gain. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't think music lost much. I'm tone deaf. He may have broken my finger. He didn't break my ears. I was always this tone deaf. Didn't frickin' stop me. Just one of those things. So yeah, I got myself an Amstrad, and it was very, very nice, and I've had it ever since. Right. So, let's have a look around. We need to drop down this way, and back and grab. Yes, there we go. Let's see if we can get around here. I'm talking about, so it's selling something. Oh, 664, yeah. I almost got a 664 once. Almost. I was winning a bid, and I was going to pay a decent price for it. I mean, I was more than happy to pay the proper going rate for it. And then, right at the last second, I got bid sniped. I was so upset. It's just one of those things though, isn't it? Snipers. Snipers everywhere! Right, let's have a look around, see if I can do this. Right, this is... Oh, this is where the mummies came out of, wasn't it? Was it mummies or was it panthers? I can't remember. I am clearly missing something though. You have your 664 from 85. Nice. Very nice. Treasure it. Absolutely treasure it. Right, let's have a look around. We need to make sure that we can do stuff. Is this where we came down from before? Yeah, I think it is. Right. Can I climb onto this? Oh, for goodness sake, can I jump? Let me jump onto that. Oh, that's very interesting, isn't it? Look at that. Very telling. We can't stand on that. It won't let us. See what I mean? Let's jump. Jump. Straight over. So we can't land on that, which means that my plan of using it as a boost to get up to somewhere isn't going to help. So, what can we do? I am genuinely not sure what to do here. You'd never sell it at any price. Yeah, I completely agree with you. It's a very rare system. It's hard to get another one. So, and of course it's yours, so you've got a lot of memories of it. Why would you get rid of it? Right. If I walk forward. Aha! No, perhaps not. No, I'm thinking of something else. That staircase isn't a staircase, it's just a thing in the wall. Okay, let's go up here. Does this help us get to anywhere? What's that there? I think we've been here. Your pride and joy. Yeah. This is where we came in. Right, okay, this is where we came in. So, downward didn't get us anywhere. Does going up get us anywhere? Doesn't look like it, does it? Retro systems. CPC 464, two 48K speckies, one a third-party case, Commodore 64, Atari ST, Amiga 600, Amiga 1200, Acorn, Electron, and BBC Master. Nice! I have far too many to count. And I still need to fix that Spectrum for James. It is on my list. It is on my list. I haven't forgotten. It's just been a bit of an odd year. Yes, so that's that. Yes, I haven't forgotten, James. It is on my list. Hold on. And we're back here again. Oh, right. Drop down this way. Yeah, and into here, and that takes us up and up and up and round to here. Okay, I am genuinely lost now. So what I'm going to do is go back as far as I can to the thingamajig, the watery area where the door that hasn't yet opened is. We've taken 3 of the 4 items that we need to open that door, and we need to find the 4th one. I'm not convinced that that's going to work properly though. I have more retro. Yeah, I have a problem, don't I? You have 2 Dreamcasts in the cupboard. Cool. What's over there? Is that a room we've been in? I think it is. Alright. We can't get up there. Okay. If I just drop down, is there water beneath? Yes. That's what I was hoping. Okay, Dreamcast was your biggest selling. Yeah, there's always one, isn't there? That's why I don't sell stuff unless I absolutely have to. Right, that door is still not open. I am clearly missing something very important or very obvious. There's got to be a route that we haven't gone down or something like that. There's got to be. Let's have a look over here. I don't remember this area. This looks like it should have... Like, is this where we came in? Is this... This could be where we came in. Didn't have many consoles, struggled with games and coordination. Enjoyed a lot of point-and-click adventures on PC. I have to admit, I'm starting to struggle with this arm. I've got a serious problem where it clicks and crunches. So I kind of understand, man. It's one of those issues these days. We're all getting old. We have Simon the Sorcerer on the list. Yes, we do. And when I eventually get a copy on the Amiga, we will be playing it on the original Amiga. Because why wouldn't we? Right, so this isn't it. You have an N-Gage in the cupboard. Nice. I have Tomb Raider on N-Gage. Seriously, I've just got a copy of Tomb Raider. Patrick sent it one time. Which is pretty cool. Right, let's try somewhere else. You proof of N-Gage in the cupboard, yes. You have Monkey Island and Indiana Jones Adventures on Amiga. Cool. Right, there's got to be something that we have missed. Hang on. That's open now? Did we go this way? Have we been this way? Let's just have a quick look. I'm basically going everywhere I can that I don't remember to see if I've missed something. We have definitely been up here. Because I remember those chairs. Hold on. Right. Okay. So we've definitely been here. Have we played Myst or its parody? Oh, Myst's parody, Pissed. I thought that was hilarious at the time. It's a very old-fashioned type of hilarious, but I kind of liked it. I do have Myst, and Myst 2, and Myst 3, and Riven, which says it's the sequel to Myst, even though the Myst 2 exists. Guy down Chippy has an N-Gage. Does he swear he's Elvis? It's an old joke, but it's still a joke, and it's still funny, and I like it. Right, hang on. I need to... There! There's a smiley face on the hieroglyphics. I love it. I love it. Mine's just to do with being a lot dyslexic, so coordination and balance aren't that special, but I've found my coordination's got much better in recent years. Practice makes perfect. Not a joke. Practice makes perfect in terms of coordination. Right, let's have a look around. Right. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything that we've missed. Where the hell are we? You did send me Tomb Raider on N-Gage. You did. It was in a big box of retro you sent one time. And I appreciate it. Thank you. N-Gages are going up in value. I'll bet they are. The interesting thing about the N-Gage, though, is that... Oh, I remember this bit now. Yeah, we spent ages killing that crocodile. that if you didn't have a SIM card in it to activate it, you can't play the games, can you? Because it needed to be activated to be able to run the games. Bit of an odd choice from how things are, so... But yeah. Atari XE, Electron and Amiga. Yeah, I remember that, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, I did buy the Atari and the Electron and the Amiga, yes. And he did me a good price for them. I was very, very happy. Thank you. You had it on Virgin. Parents thought you might be dyslexic. Turned out you're a bit thick. Oh, no. People learn at different speeds. I've always hated the idea of calling people thick. It's like, even in a disparaging way, it's like, no. People learn different ways and at different speeds and at different styles. That's why, yeah, I hate standardized education systems, because they don't bloody work. For most people, they don't work. I'm just literally checking everywhere to see if I've missed a switch or something. I had 3, all on Virgin. Cool. Where is this thing? That one's clearly been pressed. But we're going to press it again anyway. I'm getting a bit sick of going round the circle, I have to admit. That's an interesting thing, that. All up in the middle of nowhere. Nothing on the back. We can restart. Can't we restart that? You can. But we've got this far. Engages were only on Virgin. Right. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, to be fair, I didn't look into it that much, but I didn't know. Right, so this we can't get down this way. The amount of Zoroastrian imagery in Egypt is quite interesting. And I know the Egyptians didn't exist in a vacuum, but it's still interesting. Nice, let's do this. Boink. And up to there. Grab on there. Right, jump up to here. Yeah, quite. We're all got a different... Exactly! That's why I hate standardized education systems. Right, we're going to learn this, and we're going to learn it by rote. But I don't learn by rote. In fact, it's the worst way you could try and teach me anything, because repetition makes me angry. I hate it. So, jump and in. Okay. Right, there's a hole in the floor immediately after this, so jump across. I remember this room. I don't remember anything being in it, but I'm going to turn the original on to see if there's anything visible. There is not. Right. Step forward and step forward again. Turn. Step backwards, grab. And drop. Where am I? Oh, back here. Right, okay. What about this one? That's the water one. Was that it? And then we're back here. Have I watched anything? I have been at work for about 12 to 16 hours every day this week. It's been really busy. So, unfortunately, the only thing I've managed to watch is one episode of Our Wiedersehen Pet. I watched the pilot with Jen, and it was good. It was very good. I can't go home ever again. Who's Lottie? I don't remember. That was so cool. Felix and his son have started their box file layouts. Nice. You still have Doctor Who to watch, the Jack the Ripperish Doctor. Ah, cool. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's been a bad time for work. It's just been one of those times. Alright. Nothing here. Is that door open? Is that switch down or up? Genuinely can't tell. I think it might... No, it's up. There's the switch. There's the switch. Okay. That's the switch we need. How do I get to that switch? Right, let's have a look. It's below... There. It's below the platform that we were standing on earlier on. There it is. It's below the platform that we were standing on earlier. That's the switch we need. How do I get to it? There's our question. There's our quest. We need to get into that bit there. Box files. Model railways in box files. You know how you can keep a load of airfield paper in a box with a clip to hold it. It's basically that. We're doing a little group project basically. It's a fun experience. Right, we found what we're looking for. I still can't get there. Let's have a look through some of these and see if we can get it. Still no longer watch Doctor Who. That's a shame. I don't give a crap about the fan base of stuff. The fan bases these days are incredibly toxic. It's just ignorant people shouting and being very annoying and horrible to everyone else. So, screw them. I had some questions. Yeah, Monday Club's the best place to get answers, but I'll help however I can, because I'm not as experienced as Jen is. And, of course, Monday Club also has the large range of people who know what they're doing too. But yeah, we can talk. Box files are for the layout and paper is for the bin after it's been scanned. True. So true. I think you should push the box file idea more and take yours to shows in case someone brings one. That is the plan. That is the plan. We haven't got much in the way of shows to go to though, but it is the plan. Right, then we need to get to the back up to the top because that's how we're going to get this. Hi Jenny, you're okay? I thought you were supposed to be asleep. Okay. Well, since Jen's awake at the moment. Yeah. Simon the Clown Horn. What questions do you have about the box file? Wanted to know how to put the track down. To be honest with you, glue. Seriously, that's how I did it. Mine's glued. I think it's UPVC that we used. Right, this isn't. Yeah, a lot of modelers use glue. It works. It's simple, but it's effective. I know Jen uses. I know Jen uses a bit of glue to keep it in place, but also uses track pins. Tap tap tap. But she is using a wooden base rather than rather than a cardboard box. But yeah, glue works. Lay it in place, put the dropper wires in, drill the holes for the turnout motor, then glue it. Yeah. Was it wired first? Mine is actually not wired, but I recommend it that if you're going to have electronics, that it is wired first. Yes. Right. We need to be down there. Below that thing, that's where we need to be. We've got to find a way down and into that. Because that's where that thing is. You always wire first, but some people wire later. I think being prepared is a good idea. So yeah, I can fully back wiring first. Right, we need to get downwards, so we need to go down. Is there a way we can get back out if we go down? I think there is. Aha! There. If I drop down here.
Sorry.
Hello.
It's PVA glue, not UPVC.
PVA glues, Jen says. Which is what James said. Thank you, Jen. Right, let's have a look around. Can we get over to that? We're in a bad position for this. To see. Okay. You decide whether to use DC or DCC. Yep. My N-gauge layout in the box is completely... Hold on. I've just seen my... Right. We need to be down there to jump across to get through that door. So, we need to go around here and get down and down and down and across. So, let's do this. Right. Okay, I know what we're doing now. And that was not it! Oh, my goodness. Right, I know where we're going now. That's what counts. 92 numpties. We're almost at the disco duck. This is ridiculous. Generally, you favour DCC. DCC gives you a lot more options. My layout's completely unwired because it didn't need it. For connectivity's sake, it's just one long piece of track, essentially. I know what we're doing now, False Star Death, and that was not it. Yep, that's me. Welcome to GameHammer. Here we go. I'd show you the box file that I've made, but unfortunately it's in the attic still. So, it's not readily available. Right, here we go. Do you have to use tiny gauge for the box files? Technically, no. There's no limit. It just... The larger gauge you use, the more space you're losing. If you've got if you've got an N gauge, you've got a lot of space. If you use Z gauge or T gauge or something like that, which I saw a locomotive off the other day, it was incredibly tiny, then you get a lot more room to play around with. But there's nothing stopping you from putting O gauge in a box file. Right, let's do this. Step backwards and hang. Right, we need to go up that. Okay. The Blue Bell Railway on the way to Brighton. Nice. If you have a gauge 3 box file railway, you can have about 3 sleepers and a small cross section of a single carriage. Yeah, that's how it is. It just the bigger the gauge, the smaller the amount of space you've got to play with. So as long as you know that going in and you plan for it, you can have a lot of fun making like small dioramas with stuff. You could have O gauge in a box file. It won't be huge, but you can do it. 00 is possible. 009. Yeah, Jen's box file layout is in 009 because she's a frickin' rebel and wouldn't listen. But yeah, she used N-gauge track for it so that it will connect to the N-gauge one I'm doing. But technically it's a 009 layout. So yeah, there's all kinds of options. It's a lot of fun. And having the small amount of space really focuses what you're doing, because you don't have that range of possibilities the same way. So it's like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and then you get stuck with the pressure of decisions. you just go for it. Right, let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to save here. Like James Bond, you might be able to get a 007 in a box file. Oh, Melody's rolling around the floor looking cute. Nice. She knows what she knows what's necessary. Do 007 layout trying to replicate From Russia with Love. Yeah, that could work. That could work, yeah. Here we are. There we go. That's the one we were looking for. Right, now to get back up there. There we go. Right. There's no way her shoulders are still in the sockets. Not after all this. Not after all this. This woman is a freaking superhero. Jenny's very popular. Yeah. People like Jen. Because I think a lot of it is that she's honest, she's open, and she's willing to help. There's a certain type of YouTuber that will pull the drawbridge up after them, so to speak. Jen's not one of them. She's very open and welcoming. We try to make everything we do as open and welcoming as we possibly can for whatever we're doing. Like with this group here, we've got a good thing going with all of our guys, but not everyone does, and I just don't agree with that style. So if that's how you want to be, then fine, but it's not how I do it. Hi Gold Dust, how you doing? Doom PC 95. We have played Doom. We have played Doom on the show. It's a very good game. But I tell you, my best memory of Doom was playing it on my Mega PC, Amstrad Mega PC, 386 SX, 25 megahertz, 4 megs of RAM. I had to play in a window the size of a postage stamp to make the game not look like it was a slideshow. But I finished it. Oh, the chat moves too quick. Oh, yeah. The chat on Monday Club is quite fast. Let's put it that way. Yeah, 4 megabytes of RAM, which was actually an upgrade. The Amstrad Mega PC came with 1 megabyte as standard. Right, have we got it? Yes, there we are. Finally, we got it. Does this mean that the door is open? Here we go. Save. Freaking save. Right, let's go. Into the water. Right, where are we? Where is it? There it is. Around here. Oh, man. We're late tomorrow for static print. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We've got a system going where you can just pop in as you arrive. Don't worry. I remember one time we had Tabby take control of a situation, fly the ship and shoot a load of things, and James wasn't even here. We can work this out. Don't worry. Right, they're going this way. Okay. What's that? Magnum bullets? Is that a mag? Yeah, nice. Nothing over there. Going to be there about 9 o'clock. No problem. No problem at all. That's fine. Don't worry. Grab. Alright. Are we nearly there yet? Okay. We're going back. We're going back now. Because all of that looking in things has started to get to the point where we're very low on air. And we're dead. That's not good. That's not good. So, 73 deaths. I will get through this. We're getting there. That's the thing. That's the thing about this. Oh, hi Miller. How we doing? Have we flooded this section now? Pretty much. Hi Glenn. How you doing? Because of space, myself and my brother are putting TT and N-Gage on the same board. That can work. That can work. If you know what you're doing, that can work. Yeah. Give it a try. Guess who's back? Welcome back, Santec. Down. Wee. Right. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell some friends. I like TT. TT120 is cool. It's a very nice system, TT120. Right, is this... Don't think we... Yeah, we did. Right, grab that. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it! Right. We're going to go slow and steady on this one. To make sure that we can do this. Because this is actually a long way down. TT120 would be good when more stuff available for it. Yes, absolutely. If someone could pull a Rapido like they did with their O-gauge range, like we're moving into, up 009, and here's an entire train set, all in one go. That was a big flex for a Rapido. If someone could do that with TT120, that would be amazing. I don't think it will happen in the next couple of years, because let's face it, it takes time for this stuff to come through. But I like the idea. I like the idea of TT120. You generally prefer N for modern stuff. I like the feel and the look of TT120. The Rapido is expanding rapidly. Yes. Rapido the... Right, let's do this. I'm going to save here so we don't have to do that again. Let's do this. But, yeah, they certainly did a flex when they came into 009, didn't they? Oh, by the way, all this talk of trains. Anyone coming to Sawyer Models on Saturday? I hope you'll be there for the Sawyer birthday bash. You'll be able to use my VR headset to try out Train Sim World at Sawyer Models in Lee between 10 AM and 4 PM. So, well worth it. Where are we? Okay, up here. There we go. I just heard some... Oh, there's a mummy! And something on the floor. What's that? Ah, shotgun bullets. Excellent. Fortunately, you're working. Oh, well, never mind. These things unfortunately happen. Should they have delayed TT120 to have more models available on launch? To be honest with you, it's got to be a monetary thing after a certain amount of time. I don't like it, but that's how it is. Sometimes you have to just go with what you've got. Let's do this. Right, and... Save. Oh, should have your crew to find nukes for me tomorrow? Yeah, don't worry about it. I have actually specially put in a sequence at some point where nukes are required. There we go. Guess who's back? Back again. Lara's back with a gun. Right, what's up on here? There's two options of getting out of here. Okay. Grab that, yes. Oh, what's this? Are these just mags? Yeah, they're just mags. Growling sound is a very quick one, isn't it? It's too far for me to go, says Dave Holloway. Sorry to hear that, Dave. I'm going to a model rail exhibition in Brockenhurst in the New Forest instead. The New Forest, I need to go there. The New Forest is where Wicker started, which is cool. You have TT, but it's Czech railway stuff. Oh, Czech railway stuff is cool. I saw some 00 Czech railway stuff in Arcadia Models in Shaw when Jen was there one time, and wow, that stuff looked good. That stuff looked really good. So I can completely understand why you went for that. Do I know who lives near the New Forest? Well, Gerard Gardner did at one point. The father of Wicca. I've never been to the New Forest, but I do need to go. I think the Museum of Witchcraft is nearby as well. I would say it's a pilgrimage, but we don't do that. You do. Oh, cool. I've no idea where it is. Geography happened to other people. I was a physicist. Why is there a mummified dinosaur? Yes. Because the Egyptians mummified everything. They'd mummify a TV remote if you let them. You give them a toaster, they'd mummify it. Mummy toast. Broken host is good. Cool. Right, here we go. Right, let's go up here. The New Forest on the south coast of England. I'll take your word for it. Geography is not what I do. Geography is what happens to other people. Aha! Where the hell are we? Laura, let me move the camera. Right, there we go. Okay, so we can go over there. We're back out here! Okay, here we go. We're back here. Well, I think we all know what's going here. Save? Yeah, let's save. I think we all know what's going on now because we have stuff. We have the keys. It's going to open the giant door. Oh, all of our faff in a boot. Right. Seal of Anubis? Oh, that's what it is. It looked like a waffle to me, but okay. You like the music? The music's lovely, isn't it? Right, since this is an area that we've technically been to already, does that mean that all of the nice little hidden pickups are gone? It does look like it might be. Music's a bit halo-y, yeah. Oh. Lara Croft would absolutely destroy the Covenant. It's remembered all the movements that we did with the block. That's interesting. Okay. Lara Croft would have the Covenant down in like 10 minutes flat. Because she's an immortal monster that kills everything. Eye of Horus. And final one. Turn! Come on, let's do this, let's do this. The final one, the Ankh. Right. If a giant mummy comes out of that door as I'm running toward it, I will not be happy, but I will shoot it. And then I'll be happy. Violent? Moi? Got a book here called The Tomb Raider Files. Cool. I had some of the Tomb Raider comics back in the day. Drawn by some of the people who used to do the artwork for Gen 13, which is a very, very sexualized comic. It was meant to be superhero, but they were all drawn like they were glamour models. It was very, very strange. Obelisk of Carmoon. There we go. It only took us 1 hour, 46 minutes. And we almost went 8 kilometers. But we only found 2 of the 3 secrets. There you have a few of the graphic novels. Cool. Did I see the duck and cover video you dropped on the Discord. I haven't looked at the Discord. I've been swamped this week, dude. Remember when Lara advertised Lucasade? Yes. That was weird. Dark Souls 1 on site. Okay, here we go. What just... Oh, that door did. Okay. So, right. Someone knows we're here and is closing the doors after us. That can't be a good sign, can it? That definitely can't be a good sign. I remember when Rimmer was her butler in the films. That was weird. Chris Barry played the butler. He was too young to play the butler. He's about the right age now, but back then he was... It was, Right, so there's something down there and something on the other side as well. Oh dear. Come on, shoot her, shoot them, shoot them. There we go. Oh, did it actually hurt? That thing shot me, it hurt me. To a certain community, I may be considered a bear, but not Paddington. Ah, welcome to Pride Month, yes. Oh, it's been a while since I was at Pride. It's been several years, in fact. Due to sheer workload, I haven't been able to turn up to stuff. Right, we're going up here now. I like the texturing on the floor. That's quite nicely done. Oh, hang on, we can't... Alright, so we're at the wrong end. Okay, we need to get round the back. Lara, stop running in a circle like an idiot. Come on. Get up! Frickin' hell, woman, come on. Right, here we go. Alright. Okay. Jump. Lara! There we go. Okay. Looking for things to have marmalade with apart from toast. Sausages! It won't taste right, but you can. Reminds me of a letter to the Times during the Second World War. It's like, our sausages have so much bread in them, I'm not sure whether to put tomato sauce or marmalade on them. Which I thought was brilliant. Proper British humour, you know. Right. Oh, there we go. Yes, you can put marmalade on cake. A Victoria sponge with a bit of marmalade on instead of jam. Very nice, very nice. I approve. Can we not go? No, we can't jump further up. Okay. Can we go this way? Did an English breakfast but swapped hash browns for Weetabix. I'm not sure that's the way to do it, but I approve of your initiative. Well, I'm dead. That did not work. That did not work at all. Where's the mummy, by the way? I haven't seen it. Oh, we've got to do the mummies again. Oh, good grief. Right. Let's do this. Automatic Egyptian doors. Amazing. The Egyptians built things to last. You have apple jam. I've never seen apple jam before. Wow. And an apple crumble flavoured yogurt. Well, now I've seen everything. I have apple crumble. I've tried apple crumble flavoured Horlicks. At the moment, I don't have any. I have jam roly-poly and cherry bakewell, which are very nice. There we go. Right. Look on a cardo for Saint Dalfour. Okay. Remember when I was learning what a bear was when I helped my mate Danny, who's gay, help a friend, also gay, move. When he answered the door, he took one look at me and asked, "Who's the bear?" Nice. It's good to know that you've got options, isn't it? It's like, I'm not sure that I'm into it, but it's nice to know I've got options. Seen a dragonfly and I seen a housefly, but I ain't seen anything till I seen an elephant fly. Oh dear. Yes, the racist crows from Dumbo. One of which is actually called Jim Crow, just to rub it in. Like, Disney, fucking hell, man. It's ridiculous. Right, I'm going to save here. There we go. Right. Now we're going to have a look around. You'll love the old jive talk. Yeah. Are we on top of another thingy? We are. We're on top of another sphinx. Right, where is this mummy? I think I've seen about everything when I see an elephant fly. It appears to be throwing something. Was it throwing its poo at me? Was that what was going on there? Every time people talk about jive talk, I just remember the Guns N' Roses song. Double talk and jive, get the money, mother, beep beep, 'cause I ain't no more patience. I loved Guns N' Roses back in the day. Oh, this music's good. Oh, cinematicness, that was good. We are now at the feet of the Sphinx. What's this? More mags? Yes. Throwing its poo at you. You're in Egypt, not Huddersfield. The sheriff of Huddersfield, locked in his castle. Where are we? What a strange place. Right. We can't be far off the end now, can we? The jive talking scene has a couple of black guys and Angela Lansbury. Oh, wow. Right, we need to work out what we're doing and where and why. Well, this feels like it's a door that's going to open at some point. Because that has very door-like vibes. When I got into them, I thought I was into some proper heavy stuff. Duff with his black bass guitar playing Civil War live. Oh, to be young again. Yeah. Oh. I had... we recorded off the TV on VHS. I had Guns N' Roses live at the Hippodrome de Vincennes during the Use Your Illusion tour. I watched that so much that the tape ran out. It just wore out. I loved it. That and my Pink Floyd Dark Side... Not Dark Side, I mean, what was it? Pulse. When Pink Floyd did the Pulse tour and the BBC showed the concert. Had that on VHS as well. Along with same tape for that one. Oh, was it Omnibus? The the documentary? I think it might have been Omnibus. Called Which One's Pink? Narrated by Richard E. Grant, and it was a documentary on the history of Pink Floyd. Oh man, that was so good. Ah, back in the day when BBC was good and TV was still good. Loved that. Douglas Adams was interviewed about Pink Floyd. A load of people from the music industry. Richard E. Grant narrating. Hell of a voice for narration, Richard E. Grant. He's got that kind of tone to him. Pink Floyd Pulse BBC Two had a doco on as well. It was an awesome live show. Yes, yes, that's the one. That's the one, man. Ah, so good. Uncle has a lot of Pink Floyd concerts taped off the TV from the early 90s. Nice. These days, I don't have those. They're on YouTube. All of it's on YouTube. You can get it, but I don't have it on VHS. I do, however, have Vokaball, the Rammstein concert on DVD. Pulse is definitely on YouTube, yeah. There's European broadcast of them at Venice. Cool. And what's the other one I've got? Iron Maiden, Rock in Rio. Oh, yes, I've got that DVD and it's good. And dead. Jumped too far. Yeah. Well worth. If you get a chance to watch Rock in Rio, definitely take it. It's so good. So good. Right, let's do this. Jump. Boing, 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 boing. Grab it. Yes, there we go. And over to there. Should do it. There we go. Right. Can we jump up now? Yes! Okay, let's walk forward. Jump and grab. Yeah, there we go. Whew. What the? Well, you can pit socks. There we go. All on Prime as well. Prime's probably got better quality than YouTube, to be honest with you. YouTube's compression is good, but it ain't that good. There we go. Alright, grab this. Oh, that's not what I expected to open. Okay. Favourites of Priest live from Long Beach in '83. And Live After Death by Iron Maiden. Yeah. Right, that's what we need. That's what we need. So, quick jump. Yes. Does anyone remember Hoffnung? Now, it might be an odd question for a lot of people in here. He was big in the 30s and 40s. Died in the 50s, if I remember correctly. Died tragically young as well. He was a musician and a cartoonist, so like, I feel a certain affiliation. But he was big for a while. You don't hear much about him these days, but if you've ever seen Bill Bailey and liked what he does, Hoffnung was like a 30s, 40s, and 50s version of Bill Bailey. Comedian, good raconteur, and a musician. Your dad saw Pink Floyd live twice, The Wall, and can't remember the other live gig. I have all of Iron Maiden albums and a few of the live DVDs. Nice. I have Iron Maiden's History, which is like the History Part 1. Have they made a Part 2 yet? Because I've had that disc for 20 years. I'd like to see how it ends. Jazz Houston concert was good as well. Ah. Jean-Michel Jarre is the type of artist that Jen loves. Jen's lucky enough to have synesthesia, so all the stuff... Part 2 and 3's on YouTube. Huh. I'd have thought they'd have put them out on DVD. But maybe not. Bit weird. Maybe I just... Maybe they've been out and think, they focus like, ah, waiting for part 4 of the Blaze Bailey here. He gets a lot of stick unnecessarily, I think. They were doing something different, and yeah, I get that different doesn't always equal what fans want, but I can't blame him for trying. Part 2's on the Live After Death DVD. Oh. Right. Okay, I'll have to have a look into that. Part 3's on the Live at the NEC 88 DVD. Right, so, okay. I will have to get those then. Thank you. You have 24 genre. Wow. That's a lot of albums. My goodness. I will have to get those DVDs now. Thank you, Retro. Thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna look them. Yeah, you might be able to watch them on YouTube. But I want to watch them on DVD. I'm a completionist. I need the discs, man. I need them. You know I'm good for it. I'll look them up. Besides, then I can have the concert as well in nice quality. You know what? Excuse me. While I'm working tonight, after this show, while I'm editing Jen's video for tomorrow, which is taking a hell of a lot longer than I expected because I was supposed to have finished it yesterday according to my plans, I will be putting Rockin' Rio on tonight. I've got the screen I'm playing this game on that you guys can't see. I will have Rockin' Rio on there. In fact, you probably can see it. Give me a second. No, that hasn't worked, has it? Right, okay. Let me just turn off the iMac and put the webcam on. Right. Hello. We don't use this camera as much as I used to. You guys are watching. This is the display that you guys see. That's the screen I'm using. So while I'm editing Jen's videos and one of my GameHammer ones on here, I'll have Rockin' Rio playing on there. Nice. Excuse me. Metamorphosis was the Cairo Pyramids New Year concert album. Cool. Right. I need to work out where this door that we've just opened is. Because I legitimately do not know where it is. What's that up there? Is that it? Excuse me. We opened a door and I can't find it. This is very frustrating. That's where we were, isn't it? I think. Excuse me. A lot of Laserdisc concerts unofficially converted to DVD. Cool. I can't for the life of me work out where this... What if we can get up there? That seems like somewhere we should be able to get up to. No, that's where we were. There's the switch that we just did. So this must be where we need to go. Right, okay, let's do this. Welcome back. Guess he's back. Back again. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. The pollen count is atrocious at the moment. Oh. Let's see if we can do this. Can I jump up to that? Not quite, but I think we could get onto this one over here and jump. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ever heard of Sabaton? I think I have. Right, I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm going to try and find my cough medicine. Back in a minute, and then we'll get on with this. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right. Right. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. I'm in the land of yeah, I have massive hay fever, and the hay fever allergy tablets don't do anything for it. They can barely even touch it, man. Right, let's do this. There we go. Right. Up here. So I've got a bit of the sneezels at the moment. It's not pleasant, but it is what it is. Really thought I'd managed to do that there. Right, if I stand. It feels like it. I should be able to try and cheese it onto that, doesn't it? Your hay fever's pretty much gone since lockdown. Nice. Wish mine had. We had an incredibly high pollen count one summer, and I've had hay fever ever since. And it's very annoying. Let's try this way instead. Aha! Okay, there's a crack in the wall, which should mean I can just grab on. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. Oh, that's interesting. There's a ledge just there, but we can't get to it. Huh. Down and turn and up to here. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, about the coughing. I can't help it. Right, here we go. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that would happen. I had to test just to make sure, but I did know it was going to happen. Right, 75 deaths. Right, let's do this. Grab that, yes, up to there. Now we need to get onto that. That Wilhelm squeal. Grab and up. Right, we've got to do the switch again. Go. The coffin's fine, thank you. Boing. There we go. Where is that? It's at the top of the room. It's somewhere. But we can't see it from here, can we? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, we're going to be here a while. 76 deaths, and we have a flat Lara. There's no way her shoulders are in her sockets. When she gets old, the arthritis she's going to have is amazing. After the Jaws of Ding, say... Oh, for goodness sake. Missed that, didn't I? Grab. Yep. Up and around. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Flubba-dib-up. I wonder, do you think the things over there, That's where the... oh, no, it can't be, because that's the bit where we were going up before, because I can see the bit where we were holding on. Lara's real should be about 50, 55 now. Yeah, probably. There we go. Have I got the Pink Panther as a computer game? You know what? I don't know if I have. I don't think so. Everyone's saying, save! Why? That's why. the jump button sometimes just doesn't work. It's a bit weird. Yeah, seriously, I was pressing jump there and it didn't work, and it didn't jump. Alright, let's do this. There, that worked. Oh, for goodness sake, Lara! I'm not sure why this is, but the older I've gotten, the more bits where you jump up to heights in games like this have really made my stomach churn. I've just noticed a big flying git. So, oh no, no shotgun. A flying mummy? Bloody hell, a flying mummy? Mummy! Why is it flying? Right, how do we get down from here? This is not a joke. How the hell do we get down from here? There. Okay. Right, we're down. Okay, let's do this. What is that thing? I don't know. It seems to just be some kind of bat monster mummy creature thing. You had a sort of breakdown. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Very sorry to hear that. Right, let's do this. That's a big chicken. Apparently we can't go that way. So, sorry, Spartan Space Chicken, that was one of your crowd, wasn't it? Was, is being the operative term. Ah, crap. Look at the state of this. Right, let's see if I can just stand and jump. Jump, grab, yes. Right. Every bloody time, Lara. Come on. Do you remember all the idiot journalists used to call her Laura Croft? Like, no. Read. the written word is literally your job. It always annoyed me. It's like, show me you don't care without show me you don't care. Why won't she jump when I'm pressing the jump button? This would have been done now if she'd actually listened to what I'm telling her. You didn't leave any floor chicken. Oh. Yes, we've got to remember, leave out your KFC for, or floor chicken won't come along and say hi to you. Hey, that worked. Ooh. Oh. Okay, save here. I remember when we had half-decent journalism. Yeah. Standards used to be higher. And people would actually get fired for being a bunch of dickheads. These days, they seem to get applauded. And I just don't get it. What happened? Get up there, get up there. Lara! Is it the heat making the buttons slippy? I don't know. I mean, the clickbaity crap full of spelling errors and mistakes. Yeah, to be fair, it's been like that for years. I remember Metro, the free newspaper that you find in buses and trains, once claimed that the main character of the Matrix films was called Neo, and that his adventures took place in another universe. I'm not making this up either. It's like, you guys didn't even watch the film. Frickin' Nero. He wasn't out burning ROMs. Oh dear. Seriously, I am not doing this on purpose. I'm pressing the jump button and it's not listening. Right, what's around here? That well-known version of the Matrix set in ancient Rome. Yeah. Heat always makes the button slippy. Yeah. Is it Nero? Or are you suffering from the Mandela effect? Yep, he was the main character was Neo, and he did not have his adventures in a parallel universe. He, the film is literally about going into virtual reality and being stuck there. Like you can see when he gets unplugged. It's a big thing. These guys had not watched the film. It was clear. Or if they had watched it, they hadn't been paying attention. It's just ridiculous. Right, that hole in the Sphinx, that's where we came out of, isn't it? I'm going to save, just in case. You've never seen the Matrix films? Wow. Well, these days, if you've seen films that came after, you'll find them a bit old hat. But at the time, they were absolutely groundbreaking and literally changed cinema. Also, I recommend you watch Dark City, which is basically The Matrix, but before The Matrix. And it has the guy from Crystal Maze in it. It's very cool. Love Dark City. Such a good film. Amazing film, Dark City. Also has Kiefer Sutherland in it. Never seen them either. Wow. First one's worth it. The others, not so much. Crap would be a good word. I so bad that I didn't even bother going to see Matrix 4. I know it was out. Didn't bother. But Dark City I've watched multiple times. When the rampa rhythm starts to play. There's a great line in Dark City. You will notice that I appear a lot in your memories. That's because I have inserted myself into them. Like, fair enough. There's the door. We found the door. You don't really watch films. Fair enough. Okay, just in case something decides to jump out at us, I'm going to bring the old guns out. Guns out, fun's out. Okay, what's going on here? Right. Let's push this. Okay, is that as far as we can take it? Probably. Hey, I pushed it the right way. Fantastic. Can't jump up there. Is that... Yeah, that wasn't in the original. Okay. What the hell? Who mummifies a horse? It's just weird. Bloody hell, this thing's got a cannon of some kind. Holy crap. This is getting a bit, This is getting a bit weird, isn't it? A bit tasty. How many shots is this guy going to take? Another jump scare is available at some point. It was deciphered back in the day that I was incapable of understanding the Matrix. To be fair, it's not... You're not meant to... Like, literally, the code that's coming down the screen, you're not meant to be able to decipher it. It's just gibberish. Oh, key. So we fought a horse for a key. Because that's something that happened. That's not a key, is it? That's an anchor. Okay, maybe we can anchor it to something. I don't think it's a normal horse. No, it appeared to be some kind of centaur, didn't it? Oof. Bit weird. Bit of a weird situation there, wasn't it? Right. Well, we saw a key earlier on, or at least a keyhole earlier on. Okay, I'm going to go this way. What would you say was the most operated film? I can't decide between... Do you mean overrated? E.T. or Ghostbusters? E.T. E.T. was groundbreaking. A film about aliens from another planet that wasn't about the aliens being the bad guys. That was a big thing at the time. Right, any more for any more? Is that it? Excellent. Save. I'm going to just keep save scumming the entire way now. Because I don't want to lose. Right, we're on the back of the Sphinx. There appears to be a way in. Okay. When the rumba rhythm starts to play. That's how we got in first. Oh. This is how we got in, isn't it? This is the way we came. I remember Mac and Me. I do remember Mac and Me. I don't remember it being good. I've only seen E.T. once as a kid, so I can't remember it. Ghostbusters 1 and 2 are good films. I've been overrated by everyone. No, I can't agree there. Ghostbusters 1 is good. Ghostbusters 2 is acceptable in terms of films, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it was amazing. If anything, it just demonstrates that Ghostbusters 1 was so groundbreaking and couldn't be replicated. Oh, that's not where we came in. It's just literally a hole. Okay. Right, we're going back in. Basically, it's like lightning in a bottle. E.T. the film was all in the dark, couldn't see a thing. What? I don't get that one. Sorry. Right. We saw a key, a lock, something down here, didn't we? I think. Was it down here? Pretty sure it was around here somewhere. When the rumba rhythm starts to play, stay with me, make me sway. There we are.
No.
What?
No.
What is it? Oh, it's a scarab. I thought it was an ankh. Okay. Right. So is there another one? I don't see one. Oh. Well, there's the scarab thing. That's what we need to open the other one. Okay. So how do we get to that? Retro, I'm just going to give you a quick warning. Most of us are immigrants. So, yeah. Just as a quick warning, that kind of joke will not go over well with this crowd. Right, let's go back up. Didn't like the goodies, never saw what the goodies... The goodies as in the comedy group, or the Goonies film. I never liked the Goonies film. I have it, because I have a lot of pop culture, just for the sake of seeing it again, seeing if I think any different. But no. I didn't get what was bad. I preferred the Monster Squad, which unfortunately didn't get enough credit. The Monster Squad was like the Goonies, but for Universal's old monsters, and it was so much better. There's a brilliant bit. There's a brilliant bit in the Monster Squad where one of the kids writes to the army saying there are monsters in town. Can you please come and help? And the army show up. I thought that was just brilliant. It's like, this kid has asked for help, and the freaking army showed up to help. Because of monsters. Ah, that was good. That was really good. I like that film. Thanks, Lara. Oh dear. So that's 94 numpties. Right. I'm not entirely sure where to go from here now. We have an Ankh. And the game is clearly suggesting that we... Oh, hang on. There's a bit of a hole in there. Okay, let's go here. Goodies was a daft kids show. Goonies was a good film, but need to watch it again. I like Bill and Ted, but seen them so many times as a kid on TV. The first film, great. The second film, amazing. The third film feels like we've missed a film. If you get my drift. It goes from Bill and Ted will be the saviors of the universe to their kids will be the saviors of the universe. And given that it is possible in Bill and Ted's universe for time travel to alter the past and therefore the future, I kind of need to see the bit where that changed, you know? I'm not against Bill and Ted's kids being the new saviors. It's perfectly fine, passing the torch and all that. But it feels like there's a film missing where we had that bit explained and we just didn't get it. Aha! Ankh. So I was like, what the hell, man? I think the film would have worked better if there'd been an explanation. Like, a literal passing of the torch moment. What the hell? I put the Ankh in, and that's it? The door doesn't open? I went through all that trouble and the door didn't open? What's going on? Oh. Oh, there's another one. Right, okay. That changes things. So where the hell's the other Ankh? Enjoyed the Bill and Ted animated series. The animated series, yeah, I haven't seen that for years. You can't stand on the face? The face isn't... Oh, that's interesting. The face doesn't count as ground. I'm not counting that as a numpty because I legitimately expected to be able to stand on the face of the Sphinx. But you can't. Does that mean if I turn round, I can grab onto this ledge? Yeah, I'm holding on to the edge of the ground. That's interesting. The whole front of the Sphinx, from a gameplay point of view, isn't there. Right, the stuff on those ledges over there, can you see? It's glinting. And there's a... Aha! There's a switch, so how do we get up to that? Go up there. Right, okay. Right. Earthworm Jim, I remember that show, yeah. One of the guys that's involved in it hates trans people. Not a joke, not a statement or anything. He doesn't like trans people. Which is just weird. Like, what have we ever done to him, man? Apart from buy his fucking games. Not that I'm bitter. Right, we need to be able to get up to the next bit. So there's a second Ankh that we need. That's okay. We've got something to aim for. I don't remember the wrestling animated cartoon. One I do remember is Galaxy High. Does anyone else remember Galaxy High? It seems to be on in the UK only during 6-week holidays. And it was only like one season. And if you were lucky, you got to see all of the season. If you weren't, yeah. Dave Perry isn't against trans people. He created Earthworm Jim. Yes, there is another guy involved in the game, though. That's what I'm on about. Dave Perry's not who I'm on about. Is it Doug TenNapel? I think it's Doug TenNapel. But, Doug, if you're watching this and it turns out that you're not the one that doesn't like trans people, then I apologise. But you are the name that came to mind. I'm trying to get up there. There's a bit of a problem. You remember that 13 episodes? Yes. Galaxy High was great. I loved it. Right, how the hell do we do this? Aha! Right. Can I get up somewhere else now? No? Bit weird. You can see it all. Excellent. I will be watching some of that in my spare time. Let's put it down. Potsworth and Company. Weirdly enough, Potsworth and Company is one of those games that got a very late game on the Amstrad CPC, which Amstrad Action did not like. Potsworth and Company, step into the dream zone. Remember Galaxy High? Sure, it was on early Saturday mornings in the 80s. Oh, I don't remember it in the Saturday mornings. I do remember it in the 6-week holidays, though. Step into the dream zone. Because it was a 91 series. Ah. The only 90s cartoon that I really loved, aside from Turtles, was Bucky O'Hare. In another dimension, another time and space, parallel universe has fallen on its face. When out of the chaos, who else could it be but the animal adventurers from SBACE? It's Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. He goes when an ordinary rabbit would dare. If your righteous indignation has suffered a hit, and your photon accelerator's broken a bit, and you're losing your mind, and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit, he'll take care of it. Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. It's Captain Bucky O'Hare. That's Crocus Some Toads. Pokeball's Summer. I don't remember that one. Captain Caveman. I know of it, but I don't remember that. It's only called Potsworth and Company here in the UK because the BBC wouldn't allow it to be called its original title, the Midnight Patrol. Midnight Patrol. Huh. Why wouldn't they? You have Bucky O'Hare and VHS and some figures. Never had the figures. I never had the VHS either. I do have the DVD. And if you watch it and then read the original comics that it's based on, the cartoon is better by a country mile. It actually finishes the plot. It's coherent. It's not just weird furries doing Star Wars. Much better. Much better version of it. And Jenny's powers are better fleshed out in the cartoon. Welcome back, Gold Dust. How you doing? Step forward one more, and let's do this. Jump. Yes! Finally. Okay, there's the first of the things that we saw. They felt the idea of children being awake at night was unsuitable and inappropriate. Yeah, that sounds about right for Auntie. Auntie Beeb. Being a prick. How about Battle of the Planets? I do remember Battle of the Planets. Yes. What a strange show. Ninja Science Teacher Gatchaman, I think it was originally. And there was also G-Force, which was another westernized version of Battle of the Planets. I never understood why the princess had to show her pants a lot, though. That was a weird, weird show. Aha! Right, there we go. Right down the bottom. Right down the bottom we can do that. Okay, how do we get around there? I don't think we're going to get it from here, are we? Well, that's wonderful. Oh, dear. Samurai Pizza Cat. I don't actually remember seeing that one. I know it was around. I think it was after my time. Bucky O'Hare was like the last cartoon for my era. Gratuitous upskirt fan service was a big thing in some anime, yes. I just think, why? The character was 14. Why? Have I ever watched Gundam Wing? Weirdly enough, no. I've watched some Macross, but I've never watched Gundam. And I'm not sure why. Because it seems like it would be up my street. I did like Giant Robo, which was cool. Yeah, the kid that would... That kid's... I believe he had some issues. Right, where's the... There it is. It's not actually attacking me, but I am going to kill it. Just in case it decides to attack me. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Right. Save. Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake! I am glad I saved. Take care, Patrick. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming along. Made a few Gunpla kits and have all the English dub shows on bootleg DVDs. I'm not usually one for bootlegging, but I will say I get it. I have, what's the word? Cardcaptor Sakura, that was it. I have Cardcaptor Sakura on a bunch of old CDs. Zoltar, he was a wrong one. Is he the bad guy that had a sister in the English dub but was a transvestite in the Japanese dub? Because there's actually only one bad guy in the Japanese version. That was hilarious. Like, we can't have a cross-dressing villain. People might know. So, he's got a sister. There we go. In original shows of Dragon Ball, there was a few episodes early on when Goku's naked. Take care, Krista. Thanks for coming along. Have a great night. Oh, dear. The censorship is hilarious. Which comes back to something that's on TV tropes, which is she's a man in Japan. It's quite common for anime to have trans characters, shall we say, which suddenly become women in the English dub. Oh dear. Having role models would have made my childhood so much easier. But no, we had to just suffer. Oh dear. Right, let's get out here. Lara, get out the water, you silly git. There's a Scorpion song called He's a Woman and She's a Man, ahead of the time. Cool. Bad guy with a big nose who was always up to no good, and I think at the end it turned out to be a woman. Oh, right. Swiss roll models would be even better. I approve of a Swiss roll model, yes. I haven't had Swiss roll for a while. I used to have Arctic roll almost every weekend for a couple of years at my grandparents'. She would always have Arctic roll in, and after you'd had your Sunday dinner, if you still had room, as we would say, you still got a bit of room, then we could have Arctic roll, which was lovely. I think I see how we do this. If we go down backwards, we can grab on at the end, and then try and get shimmy across onto that ledge. Let's try that. Anyone remember the raccoons? I do remember the raccoons! Cyril Sneer, yes, with his massive nose. And Gargamel from the Smurfs. A bit of anti-Semitism going on there, wasn't there? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. For, you know, for the dads. I don't know why I said that like that. There's always run for pudding. In the most part, yes, definitely. Right, can we go anywhere? Yes, there we go. Potsworth and Company, step into the dream zone. Everyone remembers the raccoons, yes. What's down here? Let's go this way and drop. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, unfortunately, anti-Semitism is very popular these days. I wish it wasn't. If I remember rightly, Raccoons is on ITVX. Cool. I remember a big debate on how Smurfette came to be and why there's only one girl. And it was a big debate on the internet. It's like, haha, someone's not been watching the shows because it explains it if you read the comics. She's not a real Smurf. She was created by Gargamel to distract the Smurfs. And then joined them. She signed up as a Smurf. The smurfing Smurfer. Yes, I'm surprisingly versed in Smurf lore. What can I say? So, did I just get the extra ank? No, we've got to go key, so that's not... okay. What did it be going? Half an hour. Amazing. Let's see if we can do this. Come on, smurfing around. One female among multiple males. Much more efficient the other way around. Yes. From a survival point of view, yes. Do you remember that mime artist called Nosy Bunk? Yes! What the hell was that about? The guy was made out of creepiness. Pure, unadulterated nightmare fuel. Oh, I almost got that there. So a parody of the Smurfs, but with a plot of 7. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of the Adam and Joe show. They did animated soft toy plushy parodies of films. And they did a parody of 7, which they called 7 Dwarfs. You can find it on YouTube. The Adam and Joe show is amazing. It's just so good. And it had a big influence on how I go about making my stuff, like my GameHammer review videos. Yes! There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. What's this? A door that isn't open. Oh, okay. You missed Brass Eye was so good. He's talking nonsense. Pedos share 90% of their DNA with crabs. Like, what? hell? Are we just going to be shooting horse people now? Is that our lives now? Mrs. Space Chicken's late best mate, Louise, was a massive Smurfs fan. Cool. Sorry for your loss. Seriously, sorry for your loss. Come on, naysayer. There we go. A roboplegic wrongcock. What the frick? Holy crap, man. He'll live, but only with his neck as an internal organ. Oh, the Brass Eye Special. She had the same birthday as Wingman. Oh. Shoot him in the stupid face. Suit Sue, save the human race. Damn it! What's he throwing at us? They look like bits of ham. They look like bits of ham. It's all kinds of wrong. Grab! Damn it! Gosh darn it all to heck! Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Boing! Yes! We can do this. Come on. There we go. All right. Yep. We have 2,000 magnum bullets? Okay. We're using the magnums. We're using the magnums on this horsey git. Half man, half horse, licensed to shit in the street. May have been watching Wingman is now walking around saying shoot him in his stupid face. It's good that I'm a good influence. A more surreal show called Jack. I don't remember that one. Ah, carp! Climb. I don't remember Jack. Sharky and George, I do remember that. Sharky and George, the crime busters of the sea. The most French cartoon you could imagine. Jam was pure. I don't remember Jam. I do remember Takeover TV, which also had Adam and Joe on it. Adam Buxton and Joe Cornish. That's where they got their start. Of course, Joe Cornish went on to do Attack the Block, which was cool. I liked Attack the Block. It's the only time when Doctor Who and Finn from Star Wars teamed up to fight aliens on a council estate. Does anyone remember Why Don't You? I do remember Why Don't You. I also remember that every single one of the recipes that they showed on that show was made up by the staff because, and I quote from an interview, all the kids only wrote in that you could mix chocolate and cornflakes. It's the only recipe they ever got. Is this even hitting that guy? I'm not going to use the Magnum if it's going to waste all these bullets. Come on. Come on. Why Don't You was an odd show, if I do say so, because any show that had Why Don't You Turn Off Your TV as part of its intro song was not going to do well, because some people will go, yeah, why don't I turn off my TV? and then not watch the show. Modern Toss was another one I loved when Channel 4 was complete brain rot. I don't remember that one. I remember Eurotrash and Passengers and The Girly Show. Frickin' hell, what the hell were they thinking about? What were they thinking with The Girly Show? Holy crap. The extension of that lad's night out mentality that was going on at the time, I suppose. Oh, good grief. Passengers was the better version of the stuff like Eurotrash. It had more of a documentary feel than just being a couple of silly, dirty men. Loved TV Awful from late 90s Channel 4. I don't remember that one. I remember there was a comedy show that was a bit like Carrot's Commercial Breakdown, but it was on a lot more often, called In Bed With Me Dinner, which was on late at night, and was only worth watching late at night, because when you watched it during the day while you were properly awake, it wasn't as funny. Right. TV Awful was KVLT. I don't remember that one. I still got in my head a roboplegic wrongcock. That is just brilliant. The writing in that show was brilliant. Brass Eye. I believe the guy who did Brass Eye may have had something to do with some of... Was it the death of Stalin? I may be getting confused between the guys I'm talking about, but Armando Iannucci, was that his name? I remember him being a big guy on comedy for like proper intellectual comedy. That was his thing. I think that was him. And if it is, then I'm pretty sure he did The Death of Stalin, which, by the way, is a superb film and needs to be watched. Whew, what a good one. TV Awful had the gay Daleks who were obsessed with cottaging and Michael Portillo. That German movie, Goodbye Mr. Lenin, that was hilarious. 8 to the west instead of 8 to the east. I don't remember that one. I'll have to have a look up. I'll look it up. But yeah, I've got a copy of Death of Stalin on DVD. Watched that a few times. Damn good film. Right, we're going up now, aren't we? Trying to get onto the top of the Sphinx. Don't think we can get it from here, but we can if we run and jump from this. Yeah, right, save here. We're going to save scum a lot. Make sure that we get this. Don't oh, for goodness sake. Grab. Yes, there we go. Right. There's the one that we did. Now there's another one down at the front. Okay. There we go. Right. And there. Haha. Now it opens. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Save. Drop down if we can. Think we can do it safely? I don't think we can do it safely, actually. Okay, let's do this. The LA Noire game was more engrossing than I anticipated. Isn't it good? I love it. It's one of my favourite games from the Xbox 360 era. Wow, we are losing a lot of health. Fighting all these centaurs has taken a lot out of us. Glad I suggested anyone. Yeah, it's a damn good game. I was going to say film, but it kind of feels like a film at times, but it's a game. Yeah. Okay, where do we go from here? Okay, that looks like there's a fall. Okay. Whoa. Wow, there's a long way down here. Huh. Oh, Horus and Anubis? Or is that tough? I'm not very good at remembering my Egyptian stuff, but that's Horus, the eagle. Is that Anubis? It might be Thoth. Not entirely sure, right. I think we should save at this point. Looking forward to seeing the next bit of LA Noire. Yeah. It's not Aquamarina. This isn't Stingray. Stingray, Stingray. Ba 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 da. Oh, there. There we go. Right. What's this? Can I... Laura, press the thing. Laura! Press the thing, Laura! Seriously? Frickin' hell, man. Come on. This is ridiculous. Why can't she press the lever? Yes. Anything can happen in the next half hour. All of our characters could turn into goats. They won't, but they could. Maybe there's another one that we can set off instead. What's this? Oh. Okay. Grab that. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Why won't she activate this lever? I'm not kidding. There's no activation on this lever. It just doesn't do it. She's right in front of it, but doesn't press it. Did Marina ever say a word? I don't remember. I don't remember her saying anything. She did appear to be mute, yeah. Could they not get a voice actress? Was there some kind of plot reason? I don't remember. She did it one episode as a flashback. Ah, right. Okay. Let's have a look around. Is there anything else I can do to set anything off? So I have a lever we can't push. Aha! Okay, let's go in here. What's this? A door. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, that worked. Here's a song you won't get out of your head. The Sesame Street Pinball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I remember that. Never seen Weird Paul. I can't say I have. Alright, let's do this. Okay, and then across to that one. We should be able to get onto that platform then. 25 past 10. Right, we've got a bit more time. Let's do this. Let's do this. You may have noticed I've started going a bit longer on a night. So 3 hours. We tend kind of aiming for a 3-hour stream. 8 till 11 at the moment. It just seems better than what I was doing before because we have a chance to actually get into things. Okay. weird, that is. Okay, so they do attack. Good to know. Good to know. That was hallucination that she spoke in. Must have been misremembering. I have to admit, I didn't watch a huge amount of it. My dad was a fan of Captain Scarlet and the Thunderbirds. I think my mum liked Stingray. Almost certain my mum liked Stingray. Oh, it's not a lever. It has a lever, but it doesn't seem to work as one. 3 hours is good if you're in a game. 2 hours is good, is a decent length, but sometimes I feel like you would end abruptly at 10. Sometimes I would. Sometimes I would because it was getting to 10 and I wasn't enjoying the game. Sorry. That's just how it is. Alright, let's do this. That door's going to open, we're going to get thrown. Yep, there we go. Guy in Sesame Street who always wanted a ham sandwich. I don't remember that. Alright, let's jump. Jump up and get down. There we go, up there, and across to here. Thanks, Lara. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Thanks for just falling off the bloody thing, even though I was holding the button that told you not to do that. Not that I'm bitter. What do I think of Babylon 5? I didn't like it at first. Seriously did not like it. I thought the writing was atrocious, dialogue was terrible, and the special effects made the entire thing feel like a farce. However, I now have the complete thing on DVD and thoroughly enjoy watching it, although I haven't seen all of it yet. So, it's just one of those things. People change. And tastes change. I'm just going to save here. Come on, come on. Let it fly past. Or not. Make it exploderize. It goes to push you. That's interesting. That is interesting. Psst. Do you want to buy a letter D? Sesame Street was weird. You're going up Saturday, Zoe. Cool. See you there. Really enjoyed Babylon 5, especially its short-lived spin-off. Where is this monster? There it is. It's going to find it difficult to get behind me now, isn't it? There we go. Right, let's have a look around. I think we should save here. And drop down and grab. Okay, interesting. Right, drop down here. Nothing on there. But if we go this way, we might be able to find something. Hold on, are these the Horus and Anubis heads from the other side? This is interesting. Well done, Lara. Okay, right, I think we may have accidentally flooded... sorry, not flooded. Opened the the thing and made it so that where we are now is what used to be underwater. In fact, I'm almost certain that this was underwater before and no longer is. So that's interesting. Right, let's try and drop down here and grab. I think a high-budget film Battle of Planets would do well. Quite probably, yeah. Right, I'm going to say we jump over to there. Okay. Yes, I think I've got what we need to do now. Right. Remember that lever that we couldn't pull? I bet we can pull it now. What's that? Health. Go back. That's not the button I wanted to press. That would have been almost embedded in the ear in the original version. Interesting. Yeah, this is almost certainly the way down. Trying to stand on the head flung me into the water. That was weird. Channel 4 in the 90s and early 2000s was great. Yeah. In the 80s it was trying to be weird and different. And it didn't work. In the 90s it really did. Now the other one's open. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Save. Come on, Lara, let's go. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, where the hell are we and what's going on? Nothing in here? No? Okay, let's go up. Across. Yes, there we go. Right. Climb. Father Ted. Father Ted, I didn't get on with. The reason is that every time I tried to sit down and watch it when people said it was great, because I came to it long after it had been on, it was always one episode. Speed 3. And I hated it. And I thought, if that's the standard, then I'm not bothered. And then Jen made me watch some of it on DVD, and it was actually alright. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Do we all have to be racist now? What's the official stance of the Catholic Church on this? Just I have to ask because the farm takes up a lot of my time. And I don't think I can devote a huge amount to the old racism. I thought that was actually a really good one. Hi PN, how you doing? Aha! There's the Ankh. Not the Ankh. The Scarab. Holy crap! Run away! Bravely run away, away! Okay, I'm going to save now. Down with this sort of thing. Careful now. Holy crap. Okay, this game got difficult all of a sudden. 80 deaths. We're catching up. We're catching up on the numpty count here. Right, we still don't have shotgun shells. We do have magnum shells. Or at least magnum bullets. Okay, magnums are effective against these guys. Right, save. My goodness. Magnums are effective against those guys. I don't know about the other one. Run, run away, run away. Take care, Craig. Thanks for coming along, dude. Have a great night, man. Yes, we have more dumpties than actual deaths, yes. That's because I keep falling off things. I'm just going to stand here and tank it. Okay, that worked. We'll bravely run away, away. Save the game. Tuppence a bag. Where the hell did they come from? They were just there. I don't like when games do that. There should be like a hole in the wall that's opened up or something. Right, what's that? If I walk forward gently, can I pick it up? Yes. Oh. Okay. What's on this? Oh, it's a way out. Okay. Right, we'll have a look in there in a minute, but we're going to have a look in this one first. Or are we? No? Laura, let me look in. Oh, it's just a hole in the wall. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Do-do-do-do. Take care, Craig. Thanks for coming along. Have a good night. I hope that you enjoyed it. Did I already say that? But I might have. This was 1996. People hadn't thought of sophisticated things like walls with holes in them back then.
I still got a pain in my brain from you. And it's telling me funny ideas now, like to shoot you to hell.
Wait, we'll come back. Is he gone? I forgot there was a plot. Has he gone? Yes. By gone, I mean he's dead. Yeah, he's not coming back. Can I have his gun? No? Okay. Okay. So where else do we go? Basically everyone that we were contracted with is dead except for that woman. So, for those of you who forgot the plot, there was this woman and she gave us a contract and there was a couple of guys and we've shot the guys. So I think there's only the woman left now. Which is progress, I suppose. This feels like it used to be a swimming pool, or at least a wading pool of some sort. Good way of keeping things cool back in the medieval and classical eras, by the way. Just a pool of water, as long as the water kept moving, it wouldn't go stagnant. So it kept your building cool in the hot weather. Which is nice. There's a plot. Yeah, we're not randomly just murdering everything we come across. We are doing it because we got cajoled, essentially. Right. Yep, there we go. Right. Right, what we got here? Another bit of the Yank. Sanctuary of the Scion. There we are. Not Yank. Oh! There's the woman. Who's he?
Pulled the tough end of a wishbone. Howdy.
Afternoon. Left Larson sucking wind then, eh? If that is the phrase. Well, your little vacation riot's over now. Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
Wow, graphics have improved, haven't they?
Well, kill her!
Da, da, da.
You morons!
There we go. These cutscenes look horrible. They looked horrible back then as well. They looked atrocious even back in the day. And there's the bit from the loading screen. So, they've nicked all the stuff that we've nicked, so now we have to go and nick it back. And obviously those people are going to have to die, because it's Lara Croft and she murders everyone. Where'd she get the bike from? Was this her bike that she came here on? It must be the bike that she came here on. No way is she gonna... Yes, she is. Seriously, Lara? You're a frickin' idiot.
What the heck was that? What? That one. Probably just a fish. That'd be some fish, kid. Man, you have got to learn to chill. I'm going back inside. You coming?
Okay.
Here she goes.
We ready yet?
No one checked in the luggage, did they not? Okay. Welcome to section 4 of the game. And he saw us. Because Lara Croft is a frickin' idiot and didn't look. Right. So we're gonna try and find somewhere to get to. There. Ah, now we can breathe. Which means we can save. I think this is an appropriate point to save. So we're going to save here. And what level are we on? This is Natla's Mines. Welcome to part 4. The fourth part of the fourth section of the game, but I think we'll leave it there for the moment. That's a pretty good stopping point, I think. I think you'll agree. I don't... Did this just... No, there we are. Right, the screen just stopped. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I have, because I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been a lot of fun. But let me just reduce this so that we're in the correct position. Tomorrow night, we are, of course, doing Star Trek Adventures, the game where we adventure in Star Trek. I mean, clues in the name, but, you know. Alright, let me just pull my chair around. There we go. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. We're almost at the end of Tomb Raider 1 now, which is good. We'll have a break after Tomb Raider 1 and then come back for 2. Same way we did having a break after Dark Souls and coming back for Dark Souls 2 later in the year. But for now, thank you so much for joining me. Is Halo on Saturday? Right. We've got, remember, we're at Sawyer Models for the birthday day from 10 AM to 4 PM. And then, providing the traffic isn't too bad on the way back, we will be having Halo from 8 PM on Saturday, yes. But again, join me tomorrow for Star Trek Adventures because that'll be fun. But until then, thank you so much. After Tomb Raider 1 missed, well, we've got some options, haven't we? Got some options. What's on our list? You know what? I'm going to add Mist to the big list. Let's do this. Let's add that now. Mist is added. So we have We have options. I don't have Simon the Sorcerer yet on Amiga, so I'm going to miss that one out. Simon the Sorcerer is on the list. Simultrans Extended, we haven't tried that yet. Fear 3. Civilization 1. Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles. Star Trek Shattered Universe. Oblivion. Sonic CD. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. Planescape Torment, the best game you'll ever read. Spider-Man Enter Electro. We're doing LA Noire now, so I'll mark that off the list. Spec Ops The Line. Mass Effect. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Discworld, the point-and-click adventure game. Star Trek Starfleet Academy, which we have played on Monday night, I remember that. Hybrid Heaven. Steamboat Chronicles. Is it Steamboat or Steambot? Give me a second. What's ST? That's all. Steambot. It's not Steamboat, it's Steambot. Steambot Chronicles. It's a JRPG about like a 1920s music hall kind of game with karaoke and giant robots. It's insane, but it's actually a lot of fun. So that's on the list. That's definitely one to give a try to. Like I say, we've got Sonic 1 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Morrowind, Skyrim, Phantasy Star, the original Phantasy Star Master System JRPG. To the Moon, which is very story-based and one of those games where you can only experience it for the first time once, and then you'll regret that you can't do it, that you can't experience it again. It'll make you cry. Hidden and Dangerous, a game that I played on a demo and loved so much I asked for it as a Christmas present and got it and loved it. It's such a good game. It's a tactical squad-based third-person shooter about the origins of the SAS. It's really good. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Bioshock 1, 2 and Infinite, Undertale and Myst. So we've got a big list. Planetfall should be on the list. Planetfall we can add to the list. I don't know it. I don't think I know that one too well. Planetfall. Okay. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic is a big one for me. I do want to play that one. So that's the list at the moment, but we'll decide. I'll put up a poll like I did with the LA Noire and Hello Kitty once we've finished Tomb Raider 1. But like I say, until tomorrow, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because I've certainly enjoyed it. Take care, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow for Star Trek Adventures. What the hell? What happened there? Where's my screen gone? That was weird. Oh, one of my hard drives just stopped. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, one of my hard drives has just stopped. Sakura's just stopped. One of my hard drives, which is not good. Oh, it's back now. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's worrying. Computer is warm though. It could be that. Right, for now, thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Have a great evening. I'm off for some Horlicks and then to finish editing. Bye for now. Bye!